Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video I'm going to be covering my Twilight pick. I call this like the home run hitter, swing for the fences type pick for Twilight Cup, and that monster is Toxicroak. Toxicroak is rated number 11 in according to PvPoke, or however you want to pronounce it. And as you can see here, the move sets are counter that you want in the fast move. Counter is by far the best fast move in the game right now. It is a very well balanced, high damage per turn move and high energy per turn move. So it's an amazing move. The second MVP part, the second part that makes Toxicroak so deadly is its Mud Bomb moveset. That ground moveset, one, requires very low energy to get it off. So with counter being a pretty high energy per turn move, can charge Mud Bombs very quickly and oftentimes wins the race to the charge move. And then as well, Mud Bomb being ground is going to be super effective against all those poison Pokemon, including all the, dark poison Pokemon, which are only weak to ground. So it has a lot of really key matches. And Sludge Bomb, you use against fairies, but I would say it's very rare that you use Sludge Bomb, but certainly it's helpful there. Obviously, key matchups, it destroys Tyranitar due to its double weakness. I don't see a lot of Tyranitars being run in Twilight Cup, but certainly it's something you can be wary of. It's obviously really good against Raticate, really good against Alolan Grimer, Alolan Muck, Skunk Tank, a bunch of other Pokemon. Its top counters, which I'm going to cover in the next video, are Duxox, Venomoth, Crobat, Golbat, Gengar, Alolan Ninetales. You'll run into a bunch of different options where there's actually an entire part of the meta that deals with anti-Toxicroak, which I alluded to earlier. So, like, for example, let's look at some like really key matchups when it comes to. Let's go to battle here. Toxicroak here, and we'll go Skunk Tank here. Skunk Tank, one of the most common. Let's put Mud Bomb here. One of the most common Pokemon in the meta. As you see here, it's a clear victory compared to Skunk Tank, and as you can see here, it's a clear victory whether or not you choose to shield or not. So Toxicroak deals with Drapion, deals with Alolan Muck, deals with a lot of Pokemon, and as well, its fighting typing does resist Dark, so that makes it even more helpful and even more useful. So it's one of those Pokemon that I highly recommend. It's almost, in my opinion, mandatory to have on your team of 6. If I know someone doesn't have a Toxicroak, that completely changes how I approach their team. So Toxicroak is definitely a must on the team, and I'm gonna turn over to the battle portion of the video, and you guys can check out how to utilize Toxicroak. Welcome to the battle portion of the video. I'm here with Inkwell Levitan, my friend Jordan from Long Island, top trainer from that area. Top trainer globally too. He's won several Boulder Cup tournaments, and I'm sure he'll do very well in Twilight. So here, starting off with Skunk Tank versus Quillfish. This is a pretty even matchup. Really, my objective is to show off the usage of Toxicroak. So I'm going to do like 4 or 5 battles using Toxicroak, and in different scenarios and situations, and you guys can evaluate how you want to use it. So here, hit it with this Crunch here. He didn't shield. And then I should be able to feint it before it gets off an Aqua Tail. Great. Awesome. And let's see what he comes out with. He comes out with Skunk Tank as well. I'm going to try to hit it with Flamethrower. Probably a shield coming. Let's see here. Yep, shield. And then I'll feint to, like, whatever, a Crunch or not. Yeah, Crunch. Crunch, probably? Yeah, Crunch. Good move, well played here. So I'm going to go with Toxicroak here. So Toxicroak is a hard counter to Skunk Tank. So good switch there to Azumarill. Okay. Alright. I'm digging that change. So I'm going to switch to Venomoth because Venomoth and Azumarill are like pretty even, especially since Venomoth has Poison Fang, which is a low energy cost poison move, which is going to deal super effective damage. So here I'm going to hit it with Poison Fang. Great. And then hopefully another Poison Fang before it gets off an Ice Beam. And Confusion just hits so hard even in neutral conditions. So this Poison Fang should do a decent amount of damage. And then let's see what happens here. Do I get KO'd? Nope, just barely survive that. And then hopefully I can hit one Poison Fang against this Skunk Tank. Probably not. No, not enough. That's fine. I have a Toxicroak here. My Toxicroak's like almost full health, so it's going to survive whatever charge move gets hit here. And then you'll see how quickly you can get to Mud Bomb here. And then we can finish off with this Mud Bomb, which is super effective, which is why I talked in the earlier portion, what makes Toxicroak so deadly in this particular league. Because like you could have used Toxicroak in Boulder Cup, but its typing and its moveset were not just that appealing to Boulder Cup. Okay, great league. And we're going to move on to rematch. In this case, I'm going to showing how to lead with Toxicroak. The thing when you lead with Toxicroak is that you have to be ready to switch. And be ready to switch because they're going to likely switch to, if they don't have leading with a hard counter, they're going to have a hard counter that's going to be ready to go. So let's see how it goes. Come on, Jordan. Jordan's taking a while for this particular challenge here. Which is fine. He's probably just trying to figure out what team he wants to use. So we're also trying to figure out our teams and lineups for Twilight tournaments that are coming up. Obviously, I just read about the changes or upcoming changes. I don't know exactly how they're going to come into play yet, but they should be exciting. I don't think they'll be like game breaking at all with the Ancient Power, Ominous Wind, and Silver Wind. But okay, we're starting off this battle. Toxicroak versus Skunk Tank. So this is a favorable matchup for me. I'm gonna be able to get off Mud Bomb first before you can get off Crunch or Flamethrower. So here it takes 6 counters, I think it is, to get off, to have enough energy for Mud Bomb, at least the first one. And you'll see how much damage counter does even in neutral conditions here. So I'm gonna shield here. Crunch wouldn't have done that much damage, but I don't know if he's going to do Crunch or Flamethrower, so I'm going to hit again here with Mud Bomb. Okay, and then I'm going to shield here because I feel, I guess I could survive that Crunch, but that's fine. Where two shield trade-off was very favorable to me. So let's see what he's going to bring out here. He's bringing a Frostlass. I saw the Powdered Snow coming, so with no shields left, this Avalanche is going to hurt, but it's not going to be enough to KO me. And I'll have enough health left to then take out this Frostlass. With Foul Play, since it's Ghost typing, it's weak to Dark. Let's see here. This I'm not going to do very much damage to the Azumarill, but do a little bit of chip damage with this Foul Play. It's going to resist, and it's not going to do very much damage at all. Azumarill is also a huge tank, so I'm going to go in with Skunk Tank here. Skunk Tank with his poison typing is going to help me take care of this Azumarill. If I had Sludge Bomb, I could KO it right now, but unfortunately I don't, which is fine, because I'm still going to be in a good position anyways. So, as you can see, that Crunch didn't do a lot of damage. That's quite alright, though. And Ice Beam. It's going to KO this Skunk Tank, which is fine, because I still have a Toxicroak ready to go. So, as you can see here, Toxicroak can be a good lead, or it's a dangerous lead, but it can be a decent lead if you have the right switch in ready to go. That's going to be able to counter any of the Pokemon that he has. So, let's see here. Come in with probably this lineup, except for I'm going to replace Venomoth with Toxicroak. I don't know why I put this, but whatever. Okay, let's go in with this and see how it goes. Skunk Tank versus Skunk Tank, and you'll see the difference in IVs. Like Jordan's must be more optimal IV, because like in this mirror match, I'm clearly losing more health, and mine's not great IV, but I'm gonna shield here. Flamethrower, and hit back with Flamethrower again. See if he shields. He does. Okay, great. And we're both going to be rushing to the crunch instead of Flamethrower. He beat me to it. As you can see, his is green still. Mine's yellow. Mine's like pretty deep in yellow too, so not really sure what's happening there, but it's quite alright. So let's see here. I'm going to switch Toxicroak, and then he's going to hit me with Flamethrower, which is fine. Still going to do a decent amount of damage here. Ooh, he's going to switch. He switches to his Venomoth, instantly KOs my Toxicroak. But I have my Frostlass here, which is just going to do tons of damage. So I'm going to hit it with an Avalanche here. Almost KOs it. So close. That like 1 HP. It's not going to do a ton of damage here. It did enough to cause some concern, but that's quite alright. And then I have the energy advantage against whatever Pokemon he has. And Toxicroak and Frostlass get to their charge move at the exact same time. But unfortunately, I've already charged up my energy beforehand. So he's going to be able to do it here. Well, he was probably full. It doesn't really matter, because like I'm going to faint here anyways. And then I'm going to hit it with Crunch. So that's how I use, Toxicroak as a closer and as a lead, and then again as a closer, and saw how effective it is. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, guys. See if you guys did. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.